Alrighty, I think we're all set to go. Alrighty, team, let's go ahead and hop onto our mats. Welcome to Yoga with Kira. Ooh, my head's cut off. Let me put the screen up just a touch. There we go, it's a little better. All right, team, welcome to Yoga with Kira. This 45-minute session. We'll be flowing today all together. We'll be working on a little bit on our hips, our hamstrings, and our core. Alrighty, so starting at the top of our mat, taking a nice deep breath in, bringing our feet together, hands heart center. Soft bend in those knees, rounding those shoulders back and down, belly button tucked in, grounding our feet into our mat as the crown of our head rises up towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Nice. Nice big inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Good. With this next inhale, bringing those shoulders towards your ears, like you're super stressed out, and then go ahead and let that go. Oof, we're coming to the end of the day or end of the week, or maybe it's the morning for you, wherever you are at. Inhale here, bringing those shoulders up and giving you that big old sigh. Nice job. Bringing those arms overhead, bending those knees, palms together. Inhale here. As you exhale, swan dive to go down. So we're going to start with our forward fold, soft bend in those knees, stretching out those hamstrings. Noticing if we're tight on one leg more than the other. So bringing our hands down onto the floor or onto some yoga blocks, up to you. And letting the crown of the head sink towards the floor. Trying to let go of any tension we may be carrying with ourselves. Feeling that mat underneath our feet. Beautiful, team. Inhale here at halfway up, flat back. Forward fold. Go ahead and walk those legs into a plank position. And then go ahead and drop those knees down and come into your child's pose. Send those hips towards your heels. Walking those fingertips away from your ears and sinking your chest down towards the floor, letting your forehead rest as well. Good, we're surrendering into this position, taking a moment to ourselves, letting one thought come into our mind and then letting it go, being present here. With that last breath, go ahead and come and meet me on hands and knees. So wrists are right underneath your shoulders and hips are right over the top of our knees. Okay, so make any adjustments if you need to. Belly button tucked in, glutes are squeezed. From here, we're going to round our back for cat. Beautiful. And then go ahead and let that all go for cow. Gaze up towards the ceiling, letting that belly sink down. Rounding our back for cat, like on a Halloween night, like a scared black cat. There you go. And go ahead and let that belly sink towards the floor as your gaze goes up towards the ceiling. Nice work. Now go ahead and keep flowing with this. You may be flowing faster, you may be flowing slower than me. It's all dependent on your own individual breath. Inhale for cow and exhale for cat. I know it seems backwards, but try it out. Transitioning between one extreme and that next. Go ahead and give me two more. Take your time with it. And meet me in a neutral position. Beautiful. We're going to go for our spine balance next. So from here, we're going to kick out our left leg behind us. Nice. So trying to extend that energy straight out behind us instead of up towards the ceiling. There you go. And then we're going to kick out our opposite arm as a leg. Hold it there. Stay here with me. Drop that hip down. And go ahead and exchange arm and leg for the other side. Reaching out the right leg behind us. Hold it there. And go ahead and reach out that left arm. Gaze is down towards those fingertips on the mat. Stay here. Breathe. And transition to the other side. Opposite arm, opposite leg, reach. There you go. So that big toe behind you is facing towards the floor. That's it. Pushing the ground away with that palm. And go ahead and bring that arm and leg down. Opposite arm, opposite leg, reach. Beautiful, team. Big toe is facing towards the floor. Belly buttons tucked in. Glutes are squeezed. And go ahead and lower that arm and leg down. Go ahead and tuck those back toes under and go ahead and let your hips sink down onto your heels. Ooh, okay, we're going to give ourselves a nice big foot stretch here. So hands can rest on your legs or heart center. We're going to be here for a few moments. Feeling that stretch of that sensation of the back of our feet right here. If it's a little bit too intense, we can always grab a pillow to rest underneath our hips, or you can place your hands down on the floor. Up to you. Squeezing those shoulder blades back and letting those shoulders come down away from your ears. Soft eye gaze forward on the horizon. Nice big inhale and send that exhale away. Go ahead and place those hands on the floor, untuck those toes, and go ahead and give them a big old pat. Good. Bring blood flow back to those feet. Beautiful. Go ahead and tuck those toes yet again. And then we're going to pick up our knees and send our hips to the sky. Down dog. All right, first down dog of class. It might feel a little stiff. So let's pedal out our feet all together. Let's take our dogs for a walk. So exchanging one heel down onto the mat for the other, right and left. Beautiful. Pushing the ground away with those arms. There you go. And let's take a small flow here. Inhale to prepare, exhale, plank position. Knees or toes, up to you. Transition our weight to rock forward. Chaturanga to go down. From here, laying the belly all the way onto the floor, untucking those toes, pushing the ground away to come into small cobra. Beautiful, eye gaze forward. Inhale to prepare, exhale, going down. Knees or toes pushing your trunk away from the ground. And we go back to our down dog. Pedal out those feet. Nice work. From here, go ahead and peek at your fingertips, bringing your heels up like you're wearing high heels. And then we're going to walk our feet to meet our hands. Beautiful. Halfway up, flat back. Forward fold. Stay here. Bending those knees, reverse your swan dive to stand. Bringing those hands heart center. Nice job, team. All right, let's go into our sun salutation. Inhale to prepare, exhale, bending those knees, send those arms away. Diving down, flat back. Forward fold, left foot stays, right foot goes back into the lunge position. Nice, inhale to prepare, exhale, plank pose. Again, shifting our weight to go forward. Chaturanga to go down. Up dog or cobra, I leave that one up to you. Good, gaze on the horizon. Tucking those back toes under. Send those hips away, push the ground to come into your down dog. Good, from here, left leg is going to float up towards the ceiling. Driving that knee towards your chest, rounding your spine, placing that foot onto the mat. Help it out if you didn't make it all the way. There you go. Inhale to prepare, exhale, bringing that back foot to the front. There we go. Now we're back into our forward fold. Feet are together. Flat back. And reverse your swan dive. We're not done yet. Go ahead and bring your hands forward into your chair. Good. It's like you're sitting in a little kindergarten chair. That's it. Stay here with me for 3, 2, and 1. Back to standing. Mountain pose. Bringing those arms overhead. Belly button tucked in. Swan dive to go down. Halfway up. Forward fold. This time, right foot stays, left foot goes back. Framing your foot with your hands. And bringing that front foot to the back, plank position. Rocking forward. Chaturanga to go down. Hover and hold for me. Up dog or cobra. Good. Pushing the ground away with those hands. Nice. Tucking those toes. Send those hips back, down dog. Right leg is going to float up towards the ceiling. Bringing that knee into your chest. Placing that foot down. Lunge position. Back foot meets the front. Flat back. Forward fold. Reverse your swan dive by bending your knees. Hands come forward. Chair. Nice long inhales. Good long exhales. Shoulder blades are squeezed. Eye gaze is forward. For 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Nice job, team. From here, bring those arms up one more time. Swan dive to go down, forward fold. All right, so this forward fold, we're going to bend our right knee. Okay? As we bend that knee, we're going to twist towards that right side. Okay, so we're in our twisted forward fold. There you go. Send that arm up towards the ceiling. Good, letting our upper body coming down towards the floor. Eye gaze up towards the ceiling. I'm going to offer you an option. We can also give ourselves a bind here. Okay, so instead of that arm up towards the ceiling, we're going to bring that arm back behind us. Nice job. Keep bending that right knee. Really deep hamstring stretch here. Now, if you're in that bind, go ahead and leave that, bring that arm back up towards the ceiling. From here, that left leg is going to go back into a lunge. Take that giant step for me. There you go, good transition. Now we're twisting, twisted lunge. Go ahead and close off those shoulders. Here's our core work. Inhale to prepare, halfway up. Rise those, bring those fingertips to be above your mat and come right back down. Nice, let's do that again. Coming up, hover those fingertips and come right back down. Everybody's going to drop that back knee and send your hips back as you flex the foot out in front of you. Hamstring stretch on the other side. Nice flat back here. Beautiful. So if you have your yoga blocks or some books, you can always place those hands there instead of onto the floor. Up to you. Bending this front knee here, placing those hands down, bringing up the back knee that's on the floor. And then we're going to send this leg away to our three-legged dog. Nice job. That was a toughie. Good team. So legs up and back behind us. From here, bending that knee with the leg that's up towards the ceiling. There you go. And then we're trying to stack our hips. Beautiful. You stay there. I'm going to turn around. That's it. So we're opening up our shoulders a little bit, looking to that side wall, opening up our hips. Good hip flexor stretch right here. And you can start doing some ankle circles if you like. Up to you. And if you're doing those circles, reverse that circle with that foot. Good. Now squaring off your hips again. Bringing that knee into your chest. Hold there. Send that leg away. Good. Knee into chest. Hold here. Point those toes. And send that foot away. One more. Knee to chest. Place that foot down. Nice job. Bringing those hands towards the inside of your leg. Okay, from here, heel balling that foot to the outside of your mat and placing the back knee down. Good. From here, we're going to rock our weight to the outside of our foot to come into lizard pose. Nice job. Same arm as leg is going to push that thigh away as we gaze up towards the ceiling. Nice little twist here. Beautiful. So we're stretching out our inner thighs, stretching out our hip flexor. Good, team. Be active in the stretch. Push the ground away so our shoulders don't sink down. There you go. Nice job, team. From here, bringing that hand back to the inside of your leg and heel balling that foot back to the center. Tucking that back toe under, bringing that knee up, hover, hold. Driving those abdominals in, belly button tuck, glutes are squeezed. We're hovering and holding for 3, 2, and 1. Lowering that knee right back down. All right, here's the fun part. This is the fun transition. We're going to flip onto our hip, coming into fire log. Yeah. So many names, I get them kind of confused every once in a while. So your legs are going to be stacked here. Your shins are. Good. So holding here, this is a deep hip stretch, and sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, to take it a step further, we're going to walk those hands right in front of you. Ooh. So wherever you are at, maybe we just stay at the top. That's fine. Just holding here, resting those hands down. Three more breaths here in this position. And when you're ready, start walking those hands back up. And then go ahead and we're just going to take this leg off to the other. Good. So to get to the other side, I just want to do a little bit of rocking and rolling to get our spine back in balance. We're just going to roll like a ball. Taking your time. Now with this exercise or this fun exercise, trying to avoid any pressure on your neck. Good. And noticing your legs, if one feels a little bit more stretched out than the other. Not to worry, we're going to head to the other side here in a second. So, taking your time to find your feet to stand. Whew. Go ahead and shake that out. Nice job, we made it. All right, from here, hands heart center. Inhale to prepare, exhale, bending those knees, send those arms towards the ceiling. Go ahead and swan dive to go down, forward fold. This time we're bending the left knee. There you go. And then we're going to twist towards that left knee as well. There it is. Now, if you get confused like I do, and you're like, wait, which side are we twisting? Which side did I do last time? Test it out. See where you were before. That's what I always do. I have to check in. And if you took that bind on the other side, I encourage you to take the bind on this side as well. So one knee is straight, the other is bent. Nice job. Surrendering down into this position, letting gravity help take over. We should be feeling a good stretch all the way from the back of our right heel all the way up to the back of our right hip. So really twisting here, trying to stack those shoulders. And when you're ready, drawing that hand up towards the ceiling. And we're going to step that right leg out, that straight leg, and bend that left knee. Twisted lunge. So being active in this stretch, we're pushing the ground away with our opposite arm, belly button's tucked in, glutes are squeezed, trying to make sure our knee stays right over our ankle so it's not falling over. There you go. And making sure this heel back behind us is stacked over our toes. Nice job. Good fixes if you made any. Squaring off this shoulder here. Inhale to prepare, exhale, hovering those fingertips off of the mat. And forward fold. Let's do that one more time. Inhale here. Exhale, come up. And all the way down. Nice job, team. We're going to pick this leg up that's in front of us and drive it up towards the ceiling for a three-legged dog. There we go. Stretching that leg up. And when you're ready, bend the knee to stack the hips. So it's almost like you're smelling your armpit. See if you wore deodorant today. I think I put some on. Good. So you're looking under your armpit towards that wall on the side. There you go. While your hips are stacked. Now, if you took ankle circles on the other side, I encourage you to do the same on this side. And reverse that circle. Squaring off those hips. Beautiful. Driving this knee toward your chest, rounding your spine, hover, hold, point the toes. Flex the foot to go back to our three-legged dog. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, knee to chest, rounding the spine. And swing that leg back. We have two more. This is our core work right here. Knee to chest, hold. Swing that leg to go back. Last one, knee to chest, hold. And place that foot right back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, hover, hold. Good. Fingertips are up off the mat. And coming right back down. Go ahead and bring the same arm as leg to the inside and heel ball the toe to the outside of your mat. And then go ahead and place that knee behind you down onto the floor. Untuck your toes. Good. Now, rocking our weight just a little bit over to the outside of our foot. And then taking the same arm as leg to push the thigh away from us as you twist up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. So this is our chest opener and our hip opener here. So really twisting and looking, stretching out that hip flexor on the other side. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and walk that foot back over. All right, let's go for our fire log. So we're going to twist to the side of our mat as we set our hips down onto the floor. There you go. And then trying to bring our legs parallel with one another, our shins. There you go. Shoulders right over your hips and sitting up nice and tall. There you go. So noticing is one side different than the other. You know, maybe one hip's a little bit more flexible than the other side, and that's okay. I have my imbalances too. Taking your time, either stay here or walk those fingertips away from your ears. And the goal for this stretch is to get both hip bones or seat bones down onto the floor, equal weight distributed. Two more breaths. With that last exhale, start walking those hands back up, shoulders back over your hips, and go ahead and face the front of your mat. Let's rock and roll one last time. Making yourself into this rounded ball position, rock back and up. Good for the spine, light massage. And when you're ready, go ahead and meet me in a standing position, however you like to get there, up to you. Now, this is a great time if you need to grab water, fix your hair, do whatever you need. We're going to go into our next series of our warriors. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and meet me in mountain pose. Feet are hip distance apart. Hands heart center, shoulders back and down, belly button tucked in. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bringing that left foot back and behind us, warrior one, driving those arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bringing our shoulders off to the side, heel balling that foot into a wider stance of warrior two. Nice. So heels are in the same alignment. 5 toes are facing forward. The back 5 toes are facing the side of your mat. Hovering those arms up, gaze is forward. Flipping over that top palm, rib cage slides forward. Then we slide it to go back, reverse your warrior. Inhale to prepare, exhale back to warrior two. Bending that forearm to rest right on top of your thigh and bringing this other arm up and overhead. Extended side angle. There you go. Good, squeezing those glutes, pushing the leg away, being active in this position. And back to warrior two. Okay. So since there was a request for some abdominal work, bring those hands back behind your ears, elbows out to the side. We're going to do some lateral crunching. So bringing those elbows down towards your knee and coming right back up. Oh my goodness. Okay, elbow towards the knee and right back up. So a little bit of oblique work right here. So 2 down, a few more to go, and up. Down we go, elbow touches the leg, and back up. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and give this leg a rest. Warrior 2. Straighten out this top knee. Rocking our hips to go back, sliding that arm down. Triangle. Beautiful. Now your hand can either rest onto your leg or some yoga blocks. There you go. Stay here. We won't be here for long. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bending that top knee. Cartwheeling those arms to go down. Lunge position. Nice job, team. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring that foot back to our plank pose. Vinyasa flow here. Shifting our weight to go forward. Chaturanga to go down. Hug those elbows in towards your rib cage. Up dog or cobra. Beautiful. Go ahead and head into down dog. Gaze up towards your fingertips. Bending those knees. Walk or jump those feet to meet your hands. Halfway up, flat back. Forward fold, bending those knees. Reverse swan dive to stand. Bringing those hands to heart center. Let's head into the other side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bringing that right foot back behind you. Warrior 1. Arms up towards the ceiling. Bending in this knee so it tracks right over your ankle. There you go. And hips are squared. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, opening up those shoulders, opening up the hips. Warrior 2. So for Warrior 2, I'll give you a few options. You can have a shorter stance. Perfect. Or you can take it as wide as you'd like to challenge that thigh strength. Up to you. All right. So ankles are in the same alignment. 5 toes facing forward, 5 toes facing the side of your mat. So go ahead and peek down at your toes. See what's happening down there. Good. Belly button tucked in. Glutes are squeezed. Shoulders are back and down. Nice. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, flip over that top palm. Rib cage slides forward. And then we head backwards. There you go. Reverse warrior. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, transition with me back to warrior 2. Bending this top arm so the forearm can rest onto the thigh. And the other upper arm comes up and overhead. There you go. So pushing the leg away with this forearm. That way we don't sink down into this pose and get too comfy. There you go. Being active, feeling our strength. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we all go back to warrior 2. Hands towards your ears. There you go. Elbows out wide. There you go. A little bit wider. That's it. And then we bend down. Lateral side bend. And up. Down we go. And back up. Some core work right here. Keep going. Down. And right back up. So from the side, try not to bend forward nor back. Pretend we're between 2 planes of glass. And if you bend forward or back, you're going to break the glass. And then we don't want that. So we're here for 3, 2, and 1. Warrior 2. Straighten out this top knee. And we're going to go for our triangle. Sliding this arm down your leg. That's it. Hold here. So our feet are in our same position as warrior 2. 5 toes facing forward, 5 toes facing the back of your mat. Heels are in the same line. Stay here for 3, 2, nice long inhale. Send that away, bending this knee back to warrior two. And we cartwheel our arms down to frame our foot. Send that front foot back. Shifting our weight forward. Chaturanga to go down. Up dog or cobra. And let's head into down dog. Gaze up towards those fingertips, rising up onto the balls of our toes. And then walk or jump those feet to meet your hands. Halfway up, forward fold. Reverse your swan dive to come into a standing position. Nice job, team. All right, let's go into our balance pose, our peak pose of today. We're going to go into our big toe hold. I know, fancy name. So what it will look like, starting all together, is we're going to shift our weight to our left leg, balance leg. And then we're going to bring our knee up towards our chest. Opposite arm hand is going to hold that knee. Okay. So staying here or adding on, holding on to that foot or big toe to stretch that up out in front of you. I know I'm cheating, I'm holding onto the wall. So engaging that core, transition your weight over to one side, driving this knee up, stay here and hold. Or when you're ready, kicking out that leg in front of you. Pushing the ground away with that foot below you and growing up towards the ceiling from the crown of your head, root to rise. Inhale and send that breath away. Bringing that foot back towards the ground and shaking out that leg. Ay, ay, ay. Or rubbing it out, whatever you need to do. Take a moment to yourself. Okay, let's head into the other side. So transition your weight over to one leg, the other leg. That's it. And then bringing this foot next to your leg to slide up. Opposite hand to knee, holding there. Finding your balance. You can stay here or you can kick out that leg in front of you as you hold on to the foot or the big toe. Not to worry, I'm shaking too. It's a tough one. Find a nice spot to leave your eye gaze on. Pushing the ground away with that foot below you and growing a little bit taller. Sending energy into the ground and towards the ceiling. Taking a nice inhalation here and exhalation. One more like that. Inhale and exhale. Letting that foot go down, back onto the floor. Go ahead and shake that one out. Nice job, team. All right, taking your time. If you need to grab water, grab a sip of water. We're going to meet on the floor all together. Doesn't matter how you get there, just finding a seat. All right, team. From here, we're going to pick up our feet into our boat pose. So our boat pose, a little bit more core work, right? Good. So your hands can either rest onto the ground or float by your side, as so. So from here, we can add on to our boat pose. So we can extend one leg up and then the other leg up to you. But I encourage you to keep your collarbones smiling. That's it. Shoulders back and down. You can smile too. You know, trick your body. You're having fun, right? Finding this balance, finding that core strength. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the bottoms of our soles of our feet, I want to say palms of our feet, soles of our feet together for butterfly. Nice, team. So I used to yank my feet all the time. So we don't want to put our feet into an awkward position. So go ahead and leave your toes alone. That's it. Okay. And then your hands can either rest on your feet, or this is a new one for me that I just learned from a friend. You can swoop your hands underneath onto the floor to help you rest your head towards your feet. Okay, so if you're looking at me, you're like, what? How do I get into that position? So option 1, staying here. Option 2, you can slip those hands underneath the calf muscles and bringing yourself down towards the floor. And when you're ready, start coming up to have your shoulders back over your hips. Nice job, team. Go ahead and find a nice seated position. And we're going to come all the way down onto the mat, rolling your spine ever so gently onto the floor. Beautiful. We're going to come into our final pose, our Savasana, letting those toes rock over to the side, palms up, knuckles down. Good. Now from here, we're going to make all of our muscles really tense and tight, just for a moment, for about 3 seconds. So go ahead and white knuckle your hands and those toes as well. Maybe we scrunch our face, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abdominals. And we're here for 3, squeeze tighter for 2, and 1. Let that all go to find full relaxation. Drawing that breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Knowing where you are today is where you're supposed to be. Thank you all for joining me in class today. I will end the session, so however long you would like to stay in your Savasana, you're welcome to do so. I will be teaching again next week. I hope you guys take care, enjoy your weekend, and stay safe. All right, bye everybody.